So I'm sure that everyone is waiting and ready for the story time of when my dream came true, meeting Christina. My mind is still in a daze where I'm having trouble thinking, but it still feels like a huge dream that I can't believe it's over. It happened. She's been so unattainable for so many years. I've been working so hard on everything that I've been doing and worked hard to meet her many times. And finally, here she was, and it was really cool to see her from afar on Friday and Saturday, just like she's there. She's there. Sunday is where I dedicated my full day for her, getting the autograph, photo op, and her panel. As soon as the doors were open, I rushed as quick as I could to get into her line. So I wasn't too far behind. The VIPs got in there, and then some people ahead of me and stuff, so it wasn't too bad of a wait. And either way, I was ready to wait. I had already been waiting over 30 years for this moment, and here I was. And of course, there was very nice people there in line with me there. And we're all just chatting and stuff like that, and of course, I showed them this and just said, how important this is to me, meeting her and stuff like that. So it was really cool to have people around me just rooting for me. When she showed up, I was just like, oh my God, she's here, and right there. And I'm just there, all excited. And as soon as I was nearly next in line, I had to turn around, and I started tearing up a lot in front of everybody behind me. I was like, and everyone was just kind of like, you got this. They're telling me, breathe. I finally got to the table, and of course they were all like, okay, give me what you want signed. I gave them the tickets, stuff like that, and it's kind of like a rush. And it's like, just give us a moment. A lot of us have been waiting over 30 years or more. I mean, who knows? To meet their idol. And we pay so much money to travel there. Tickets, autograph tickets, selfie tickets. It's like, let us enjoy this, But anyways, and she wanted me to put this on the table, so like that. I'm like, well, actually, this one I would love to hold and show her and stuff. So they let me do it. But my Lazarus bottle and the script they put on the table and put that I wanted the combo. I was gonna get 3 autographs and a selfie. I was getting closer to her. Everything was on the table. I started crying, but not to the point where hyperventilation. I got to her, and my eyelids were like 2 dams that just broke apart, that was holding tons of water, and everything came out. The best thing I could say is I was choke crying. I was thinking in my head, I was like, don't do this, but I needed to let it out. It was coming out. I was like, I knew I was gonna cry, but I didn't know I was gonna cry this much. I was looking at her, and then I was kind of looking down a little bit, ashamed, but then I was looking at her, because finally she's right there in front of me. And you've been my hero for over 30 years. You helped me through so much. You helped me to be myself. You helped me stay strong. I remember telling her, I was like, I got this world record because of you. You helped me a lot. And I don't know if she heard me in that part, like that, but whenever she finally got to this part to sign, I was like, I have the world record for the largest Casper collection. And that's whenever her eyes opened up more. Oh, wow. And, it was cool. At least she knows. And it's just not fair how, they don't allow, and I get it. I guess I get it and stuff like that. So, no one come at me with this. I guess it just sucks that, with how much money we spend, that they don't allow people to record their interactions with someone they'll probably only meet once in a lifetime. For someone they've been waiting to meet their whole lives. It's like, why can't we have that? So my best friend was there. She was, trying to just discreetly record. She recorded a little bit, which here it is.
Hi, Christina's yours?
Yeah.
All right.
Christina, you mean a lot to me.
Oh,
You're my hero.
Oh, thank you.
For over 30 years, I've looked up to you. Your legacy. Oh my God. You helped me be myself. I'm so sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. Don't be sorry.
I don't want to reach you so long and tell you this.
Thank you so much.
You're my hero.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. When I was growing up, and I've had people in my life, people I looked up to in movies.
And in continuation of that, she, had said, after she grew up with many heroes on film, also like that, and she said that she was grateful that she was that to me. And yes, you are that to me. So much more. I wish that there was more time to talk with her. I made her jewelry, and I don't know what she thought of them. My head was just in a daze. I tried to make sure that she saw the small Lazarus bottle at least, and then I told her that I made her a box of jewelry, that there was some jewelry in there for her and Cleo, her little girl. I mean, of course, I'll never know what she thinks of it. I'll never know if she liked it, or if she appreciates it, or if she read my letter that I have inside. that's just, the chances that people take whenever they give their idol, their hero, a gift. And it's like, you put so much heart and thought and everything into it, and then it's in their possession, and you're like, okay, you'll never know. You'll never know what they feel, what they think, and just everything. But she has it, and just hope for the best. I was a little embarrassed for how much I cried, but I couldn't help it. I waited so long for this. And after that, I just walked around with just like the dorkiest smile on my face. And I felt like, how did this really happen? Something that I've dreamt of for so long, that means so much to me, so much. And everyone around me knows how much this meant to me, how much it means to me. I wish, and I feel like this is the next goal. Can I have 10 minutes with her and to talk? I would love to tell her my story. I would love for her to know how she helped me, how she helped my story with Casper, my connection with Casper. I would love to know if she liked the jewelry, what she thought of the Lazarus bottle that I made, because the big Lazarus bottle that I made, she didn't say anything about it. She just picked out the perfect marker to sign it. I thought she would be like, wow, this is so cool. I haven't seen this. I was hoping for a better reaction with that, but I'm sure she was overwhelmed with my crying. Maybe concerned. I don't know. But I made it to her panel, and I was the first one to go up there for the questions and stuff like that. And I told her, the first thing I said was like, I'm so sorry for all my crying. That's okay. It's happened a lot. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it has. But like, you don't know how much meeting you meant to me. I know she's a hero to many people. I know that she's an inspiration to many people and stuff, but like, this is how much she inspired me. This is how much of a hero she is to me. So I was able to ask my question. And
I'm going to start with this lovely, colorful person here. Hello, my dear. What's your name?
Vanessa,
Go for it.
first, Christina, I'm sorry for my crying earlier.
That's okay.
I don't know if anyone's cried as much as I have, but
I try not to keep score.
I'm still shaking. Thank you for being my comfort for over 30 years, and happy 30 years to the Casper movie. It just celebrated 30 years. And I would love to know your favorite movie. I'm sorry, I'm still shaking. Your favorite memory of making Casper.
Okay, so my favorite memory of making Casper. We shot that movie over the course of 9 months. It was a very technical movie because the technology and the sort of what we were doing was very new at the time. I got to very close with all the crew I was working with, and we shot on the Universal lot. And my favorite memory was going with members of the grip department and props department to a local burger place every lunch, and I'd sit and have lunch with them, and they would let me take sips of their beer. That's my favorite memory.
Did you enjoy Camden? Because I visited there. Camden, Maine is where they did the scenery of.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that part. I only shot the main part of the movie in Los Angeles.
Okay, that's cool to know.
Yeah.
I love that, and thank you for your legacy creating mine.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you.
So I brought the that one up there with me a little bit, and the last thing I'm like, thank you, Christina. Your legacy helped create mine, and thank you. She said thank you, and I think people clapped after that. I didn't realize it. I don't know. I don't know if they knew who I was, or they saw this, or they were moved with what I said. But everything's been a blur. Everything has been a blur. I haven't been able to think straight, remember things, except for this. But still, even talking about it, I'm like, am I saying everything that happened? Because it felt like a dream, like a vivid dream of something that you've always wanted, and it happens in these vivid dreams. But then you wake up, and it's not real. It's real. Of course, I told her to sign anywhere, but it's fine. It's fine. People still know what it is, and I still have other people I hope to meet. For sure, I'll be able to get Kathy up here to sign it, but it would be really cool if I can get, Brad, the director. I'd love to get the other Brad Garrett, Uncle Fatso, and Malachi. I tried contacting him the best I could, but nothing. But it's okay. Bill Pullman, anybody who was involved in the Casper universe, I'd be honored for signatures. I can't believe it happened. Everything happened so fast. Something that I've waited for over 30 years. 30 years to meet Christina. These past few years, were the only attempts of trying and trying and trying. But of course, it was always the dream to meet her. And there's just so much I wanted to tell her. There's still so much in my heart to tell her. But of course, these conventions, you're not given the chance. And like, I just wish that they weren't so rush. Like, if I was there for 10 minutes with her, then yeah, get me out of there. More than, I mean, come on, you know, let people have their moments. And then they all saw this. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone else, but just give me a minute. Look at this, you know. Apparently this woman is my hero. Apparently this woman means so much to me. Okay, next goal. If I have my book published by the time she gets to come down to another convention somewhere close by, I want to hand her my book. And I have so much other things I can have her sign too. And hopefully this time, no Niagara Falls, because it was falling. I'll still feel it in my heart. I'll still probably tear up, but like the but I'm just glad that I'm not the first, but and I won't be the last. But my cry meant a lot. It means so much. So, and I really want to end this video by saying a big thank you to everybody who's been supporting my dream, everybody who's been supporting my journey, everything, my love for Casper, hearing my story, all the interviews, everything. Thank you for everything. All my friends, all my close friends, you guys know who you are, my chosen family. Everyone who has been so supportive of me. Thank you with all my heart. It happened, and you know what? I still have big dreams, and I'm gonna make those happen too. And I got all the support and love. Christina, this is not the last time you'll see me, because gosh darn it, I'm gonna make sure that I have the chance to tell you my story, because for 30 years I'm gonna need more than 2 minutes. Thank you.